Good morning, I'm Samriddhi K.C. and these are the headlines of the hour. Kaski District Court grants bail to 7 individuals including Ravi Lamichhane in connection with Surya Darshan Cooperative's fraud case. Lamichhane to be present himself at District Court Kathmandu today. Special Court convicts 87 individuals out of 249 defendants in Tikapur land scam. City Development Committee officers slapped 1.5 years in prison. Lebanon's Parliament Army Chief Joseph Aoun to be the country's new president. Years-long political stalemate and presidential vacuum to the end. And Real Madrid defeats Mallorca by 3-0, booking its place to the finals of Spanish Super Club. All white set to clash with rivals Barcelona on Sunday. Welcome back. Kaski District Court has granted bail to 7 defendants including Rashtriya Swatantra Party Chair Ravi Lamichhane, alleged of involvement in mishandling of Pokhara's Surya Darshan Cooperative's fund. 6 of them have been released after submitting the said amount. On 22nd September last year, Kaski police had arrested former DIG Chabilal Joshi and began second round probe. On 22nd of December, a charge sheet was filed at the district court. The detention hearing then began on 31st of December at single bench of Judge Nitish Rai, which concluded yesterday, and the court granted bail to Lamichhane for 6.5 million rupees. Judge Rai has asserted that Lamichhane cannot be given clean chit as 814 checks have been issued on his name and 20 million rupees have been transferred to GB Rai's account, of which 7.5 million was transferred to Lamichhane's account itself. The district court also stated former board member Chabilal Joshi also could not be given clean chit based on his transactions with GB Rai. The court demanded 8.8 million rupees from Joshi. Another alleged Leela Pachai, who is close aide of GB Rai, was demanded 3.7 million rupees. Court's order also states Joshi's aide Ram Bahadur Khanal had invested in a casino and some amount had been transferred to his company Nature Herbs during the same time. Khanal was demanded 1.5 million rupees for the bail. Likewise, other defendant Krishna Bahadur Gurung was allowed bail for 100,000 rupees and former province assembly member Meena Gurung and Arti Gurung 500,000 rupees. 6 of the 7 that were granted bail have been released as they submitted the said amount. The probe into Surya Darshan's fund had begun after Pokhara Metropolis carried out an investigation in the Nepalese month of Ashad in 2018. 19 individuals were made defendants in the first round and 44 were added later. A special parliamentary committee have also probed into the embellishment of the recommended for further investigation in funds transferred to Gorkha Media Network. Although Kaski District Court has granted bail to Lamichhane, he still faces charges of embellishment at Chitwan Sahara, Butwal Supreme and Persad Sanopaila Cooperative, whose prosecution is yet to begin. Lamichhane was granted bail on the condition to be present at District Court Kathmandu today. Lamichhane was taken to Fishtail Hospital after the bail and then handed over to his family. Special Court has convicted 87 individuals in mishandling 125 kattha land in Kailali's Tikapur market area in response to the case filed by the Commission for the Investigation of Abuse of Authority CIAA against 249. The guilty include 11 office bearers and staff of the Tikapur City Development Committee who transferred the committee land to private individuals who have been slapped 1 year and 6 months in the jail. According to the Information Officer of Special Court, Yagyaraz Regmi, 76 others have been handed jail sentence with fines.
आजको फैसलामा नगर विकास समितिका तत्कालीन अध्यक्ष र उपसमितिका संयोजकलाई 1 वर्ष 6 महिना कैद र 13 लाख भन्दा बढी जरिवाना तोकिएको छ भने त्यसैगरी केही कर्मचारीहरूलाई पनि कैद र जरिवाना तोकिएको छ। उहाँहरूलाई 3 महिना कैद र 13 लाख भन्दा बढी जरिवाना तोकिएको छ। कर्मचारी र समितिका तत्कालीन पदाधिकारी गरी 11 जना उहाँहरू हुनुहुन्छ भने अरु प्रथम पक्ष जसले जग्गा दाखा गर्दाखेरि प्रथम पक्षले जग्गा खरिद गर्दाखेरिका प्रतिवादीहरू हुनुहुन्थ्यो उहाँहरू 117 जना मध्ये 76 जनालाई आज कसुर ठहर भएको छ। उहाँहरूलाई 3 महिना कैद र जरिवाना समेत तोकिएको छ।
The special court has also ordered to return to the Lands Committee. Corruption watchdog CIAA had filed the case on 8th of February 2024 against 249 individuals, including leaders and cadres of CPN-UML, Nepali Congress and Maoist Center and their relatives. Documents were forged during the tenure of committee chair and office bearers Netra Prasad Joshi, Lalit Tamrakar and Dheej Raj Regmi to transfer the committee land to private individuals. While forming the current government, ruling alliance partners Nepali Congress and CPN-UML had claimed that the two had joined hands for political stability. The two parties agreed amending constitution and highlighted issues in the current election system. However, CPN-UML seems to have backed out of the agreement.
Prime Minister K.P. Sharma Oli this week said that amending the constitution is likely impossible at present due to lack of a two-thirds majority at the National Assembly. Oli also went on to announce that constitution amendment would be done in the Nepalese year 2087. However, his party has not discussed the issue with ruling partner Nepali Congress. UML leaders say discussions with Congress will take time.
सुरक्षा र विकासका लागि समयको लागि परिमार्जन गर्दै जानुपर्छ स्वाभाविक हो। तर त्यसो गरिरहँदाखेरि पनि यो खाली दुई दलको मात्रै इन्ट्रेस्टमा र दुई दललाई अनुकूल हुने गरी मात्रै गर्ने भने होइन। मुलुकका समस्याहरू राष्ट्रिय समस्याहरूको समाधानका लागि हामीले गर्न खोजेका हौं। त्यसो गर्दाखेरि यसमा बृहत्तर सहभागिता पनि जरुरी हुन्छ, परिपक्वता पनि जरुरी हुन्छ।
A day after the Prime Minister's statement, Nepali Congress General Secretary Biswa Prakash Sharma said it was on contrary to the agreement between the two major parties, adding that Congress would not back down. Sharma's reaction, analysts say, indicates a rift between the two parties over amendment, which they say is likely to escalate.
हामीले त त्यो विषय चाहिँ सोची विचारी गरेर नै त्यो सात बुँदेमा आयो, यतिकै आएको त होइन। भनेपछि अहिले चाहिँ लानको लागि के कठिनाइ आयो त, यदि त्यस्तो हो भने भन्ने बारेमा पनि त कुराकानी हुनु पर्यो नि त। अनि त्यसपछि त्यो निष्कर्षमा नपुगिकन यतिकै हामीले गर्ने या नगर्ने भन्न उपयुक्त हुँदैन।
The government's retreat from its stance on constitution amendment is backed by other activities of the two parties. This includes a lack of serious discussions, differing opinions, failure to appoint members to the task force, and a reluctance to engage in dialogue with the opposition parties for the same. Analysts opine the government's backtracking on the issue has dented their credibility.
संविधान संशोधनलाई नै हामीले प्रायोरिटी राखेको स्थायित्वको लागि यसको लागि भनेर चाहिँ शेरबहादुरसँग राति 12 साढे 12 बजे हैन आखिर कुर्सीको लागि नै लेनदेन रहेछ भने बुझियो। किनभने त्यस्तो कुराहरुमा अनि उहाँहरुको क्लियर स्पष्ट छैन के गर्न खोजेको।
While UML has been citing a lack of two-thirds majority, parties in the opposition, including Maoist Center and Madhesh-based parties, among others, are ready to discuss the issue, with many in favor of it. This, analysts say, has left the Prime Minister alarmed. They add the government cannot take the issue of constitution amendment in a light manner.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Energy has released the Energy Development Roadmap yesterday, which aims to reach 28,500 megawatts of electricity within the next 10 years. The roadmap was approved in the Cabinet meeting on 31st of December 2024. The government has outlined a roadmap requiring an additional 48% estimated investment of $5 billion to achieve a 25,800 megawatt of electricity. The plan targets on exporting 15,000 megawatt abroad and meeting 13,500 megawatt domestic consumption over the next 10 years. The government has planned to export 10,000 megawatt to India and 5,000 megawatt to China and Bangladesh. Currently, Nepal has 3,243 megawatt connected capacity. The government has signed a power purchase agreement of 10,301 megawatts so far. It has set a target to produce 1,500 units of electricity over the next 10 years, with the current annual per capita consumption at 400 units. According to the ministry, a mechanism will be established and implemented to achieve this goal.
र अब यसको कार्यान्वयनका लागि पनि हामी कमिटी नै बनाउँछौँ। यो दिनै पछि यसमा निगरानी गर्नुपर्ने, कहाँ समस्या भयो छिटो छरितो समाधान गर्नुपर्ने आवश्यकता छ। त्यसो भएको कारणले यो उत्पादन गर्न अहिलेको लक्ष्य वैज्ञानिक ढङ्गले आएको छ र यो सम्भव छ।
The government claims that 98% of the population currently has access to electricity and aims to achieve 100% coverage within the next 10 years. Currently exporting 700 megawatt, the government plans to increase this to 15,000 megawatt. To support this, the transmission line, currently spanning 6,507 circuit kilometers, is targeted to extend to 17,446 kilometers. The capacity of the substations is expected to grow from 13,000 MVA to 40,000 MVA. The U.S. Supreme Court has rejected Trump's last-minute bid to hold this Friday's sentencing in the hush money criminal case. The president-elect had urged the top court to consider whether he was entitled to an automatic stay of his sentencing, but the justices rejected the application by 5-4. Trump was found guilty of falsifying records to disguise reimbursements for a $130,000 hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels as legal expenses in 2016. Justice Joan Merchant, who is overseeing the case, indicated in a recent ruling that he will not consider a jail term for the term. The president-elect reacted angrily to the ruling on Thursday evening, telling reporters that it was a disgrace but also a fair decision actually. The bench 6-3 conservative majority had handed Trump a major victory last year when they ruled that U.S. president had immunity from criminal prosecution for official acts undertaken in the office. That decision gutted a federal prosecution against Trump on charges he illegally interfered in 2020 election outcome, which he denied and pleaded not guilty. But since his re-election, Trump's lawyers have tried to persuade a series of judges that those presidential immunity protections should also apply to a president-elect in this Manhattan criminal case. Manhattan prosecutors argued in their own brief to the Supreme Court that Trump's extraordinary immunity claim is unsupported by any decision from any court. Lebanon's parliament elected Army Chief Joseph Aoun as the head of the state, filling the vacant presidency with a general who has U.S. support and showing the weakened sway of the Iran-backed Hezbollah group after its devastating war with Israel. In a speech to the chamber, 60-year-old Aoun vowed to work to ensure the state has exclusive right to carry arms, drawing loud applause as lawmakers from Hezbollah, which runs its own military forces, sat still. He promised to rebuild South Lebanon and other parts of the country he said had been destroyed by Israel, and also to prevent Israeli attacks on Lebanon, which was mired in the deep economic and political crisis even before the latest conflict. His election reflected shifts in the power balance in Lebanon and the wider Middle East, with Shiite Muslim Hezbollah badly pummeled from last year's war and its Syrian ally Bashar al-Assad toppled in December. It also indicated a revival of Saudi influence in the country, where Riyadh's role was eclipsed by Iran and Hezbollah long ago. The presidency reserved for a Maronite Christian in Lebanon's sectarian power-sharing system has been vacant since Michael Aoun's term ended in October 2022, with deeply divided factions unable to agree on a candidate able to win votes in the 128-seat parliament. As per the officials, the number of structures damaged or destroyed by the Eaton fire, one of the two massive Los Angeles wildfires still burning uncontained, now stands at 4,000 to 5,000.
So the Eaton fire is now estimated to be 13,690 acres. It's grown since our morning press conference because the fire is making a run towards the historic Mount Wilson area. We are still at 0% containment, but we now have a better estimation of the number of fire personnel assigned to the incident. We're now at 1,527 personnel assigned, and like this morning, additional mutual aid resources to continue to arrive to assist in the firefight. This morning we did have a firefighter suffer a significant injury in a fall. That firefighter is resting comfortably at an area hospital. He's in stable condition and he is expected to make a full recovery. We now have a confirmation that we have a potential for over 4,000 to 5,000 structures damaged or destroyed.
LA County Sheriff Robert Luna also said that a request had been made for National Guard support and a curfew would be implemented, both of which he said he expected to help deter looters who have taken advantage of the fires. The Palisades fire between Santa Monica and Malibu on the city's western flank and the Eaton fire in the east near Pasadena already rank as the most destructive in Los Angeles history, consuming nearly 31,000 acres, turning entire neighborhoods into ashes. At least 5 people have been killed, thousands of homes and businesses have been incinerated, and nearly 180,000 people have been ordered to evacuate their homes, with another 200,000 under evacuation warnings. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.